West Nile TV. Meyuder Ingomwa. West Nile TV. Meyuder Ingomwa.
Yes, it is Kokoliriko live on West Nile TV. My name is Opingopi Yusuf Andabati, and I want to take this opportunity to welcome you into the studios of West Nile TV. Just in case you're joining us now, this is Kokoliriko, and we're streaming live on our YouTube channel, and also we are on Star Times channel 477. Catch us and you won't miss a thing. And today we are having a very powerful discussion. We want to bring up to speed the prospects and challenges in Arua district, the mother district. That's basically what we're going to be discussing this very day today. And with me, I have the Honorable LC5 Chairman of Arua district, that is none other than Honorable Okonji Alfred. And it's my pleasure to have you.
Thank you very much, my brother Andy Opingopi. I'm extremely happy to be here in the studio.
Okay. And I also have the Secretary for Works, Technical Service, and also Security, that is Honorable Chandini Luigi. You've been in the council for a very long time. You're most welcome.
Thank you very much. That's why Chairman has to bring me close.
He trusted you because of that?
Experience.
Experience. I think you must be one of the longest serving councillors in West Nile, if not Arua.
Yes, Captain Arubako is the most longest because he's now serving for 35 years.
In Madiokolo district?
Madiokolo, from Arua to Madiokolo district. And of course, I'm just going to 25. This is my last term of office. I want to go and rest.
Are you for real?
Honestly, I just want to go and rest. Though people say I should continue, go for this, go for
and you came unopposed in this term?
Of course, I came unopposed.
Won't you break people's hearts?
No, it depends. People say after primary election, the margin was so high, nobody can compete with me with that difference.
All right, we'll talk more about other issues. Now, let me come to Honorable Chairman. This is the Arua district.
Yeah.
Please give us some highlights on what is Arua district specifically. There's a lot of confusion on Arua district, Arua city. You make us understand before we dive deep into our discussion.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Opingopi. I must say, Arua district is a mother district.
Okay.
To the rest of the 12 districts in this region.
West Nile.
West Nile region. So it has given birth to the rest of these districts. In the year 1956, Arua district, the first district to be carved out of it was Moyo district.
Moyo.
Yeah, and then Moyo was followed by Nebi in the year 1974. Now Moyo was followed by Yumbe in the year 2000. Then Yumbe was followed by Koboko in the year 2005. Then in the year 2006, it was Maracha. Now, in the year 2019, we gave birth to Madiokolo district. Then in the year 2020, last year, we produced the twins. We gave birth to Terego and City. So we are a mother city. Yes, Arua city.
Yes.
So we are a mother district. I'm not considering the grandchildren. Grandchildren are a big blessing to us. The grandchildren are districts like Jumani, like Obongi, like Zombo, and Pakwach. These are our grandchildren districts. They are a big blessing to us. Because when you live to see your grandchildren, you must consider yourself as a blessed parent. And you should be proud of. So this is the district that we are talking about.
Now, geographically.
Now, how?
Okay.
Yeah, how God carved out this district, nobody knows. Even Arua district, we did not apply that give us a district. We did not. We tried our best to apply. We applied, but our documents could not reach the rightful forum. But God in his own wisdom did the surgery. And by the time people were looking for their original Arua district, that was when it had already shifted to Vura County. So people started looking, people were surprised. Even the academicians, the educationists, they were all there, they were surprised. What happened to, where is their greater Arua? Yes. Where is it? So it had drifted. So God did this miracle. He did the surgery.
Okay.
Through His Excellency the President.
Make the viewers understand.
Yeah.
Geographically.
Yeah.
Where is the location of Arua district?
Geographically, I must say it is now in record. The counties, the former counties in West Nile region, each of them now has almost a district. Now, Arua district is now basically comprising of Vura County.
Vura
County.
Okay.
That is Vura constituency.
Okay.
Yeah, that is where the district has drifted. And it has a population of now clocking 170,000 people because people there are not resting. Every evening they are producing.
And so, there's also enough food.
Enough food.
Yes.
The blood is always flowing. So that is the district we are talking about.
Okay.
The people are hardworking, and I think the future is quite a bright one for this district. We are yet to talk about it.
Yes. Okay, now let's start straight away.
Yeah.
District headquarters issues.
Yeah.
We have been hearing a lot of issues here and there. Others saying Arua district is still in Arua city.
Yeah.
Operating from Arua city. Arua district is supposed to be in operating within Vura constituency and stuff like that. So please make us understand the nitty-gritties, and so that we can be able to connect the dots on this district headquarters situation.
Now, Andy, my brother, I want to bring this to focus.
Okay.
Now, when God wants to do his own things, he makes people confused. He sets confusion. And purposely to see who are those amongst these ones who are very spiritual, to see what he is going to do. Now, there's an issue about the district headquarters. And God is busy looking at who are those faithful amongst the Vura County or Vura constituency people. And also the entire people in West Nile region. Who are those faithful, patient, waiting to see the will of God? God is trying to do that kind of thing. Because you remember I told you, nobody applied for this district. And God did the surgery in his own wisdom. Yeah. We realized it later. The same story is this one.
Okay.
Now, the district headquarters is supposed to be there. We are not supposed to be here. We are here in the city because we do not have the structures there.
Okay.
The people there are to decide where their headquarters is supposed to be. Now, it is like pregnancy. I cannot hide it anymore. You know, when you are pregnant, you cannot hide it anymore.
Eventually,
it will come out.
Yes.
So, this thing is like, the question you are asking is more like a pregnancy. Now, the previous council pronounced herself, the DEC, the District Executive Committee, because of COVID-19, you remember, council was banned with all its operations. So what was the body
before the general election?
Yes, the body that was running the district was what it was called District Executive Committee. They pronounced themselves over the district headquarters. And the documents were forwarded to the rightful offices, the permanent secretary, and also to the minister. And this again was petitioned. So now,
what was the position of the previous council?
The previous council, they said the districts will move to Odumi County headquarters.
Yes.
This land has around close to 49 acres. This is county headquarters, 49 acres. By then, people also had resolved that they needed district headquarters in Arevo. That was in their drafts, in their proposals.
This was a proposal. Arevo was a proposal. But Odumi was a resolution by the council.
Okay. How did it come? You know, the council set a technical committee to go and do assessment of the two. First of all, to Arevo. They found the land was a little bit small with some encroachments here and there, and one of it was church in the government land. And then they said, now this land looks like it is small. So where could be the other alternative for putting district headquarters? What came in their mind? I'm just imagining.
Yes,
because I wasn't part of the technical committee.
Yes.
So I'm just imagining. They said now, but one of the areas that belongs to the government is the county headquarters, and that is where the idea came. While from the district, they first set off to go to assess the district headquarters. That was to Arivo.
Yes.
So realizing challenges here and there, they said let's drive to Odumi. So that is how the proposal came. But then there were also some people who had to petition this. They said no, our initial proposal was that, and what next? So they do the resolutions of district executive committee went to the minister and the permanent secretary. Then also the petitioners also went to
the permanent secretary and the ministry.
Yes.
Okay.
So as a district council, what did we do? We had to say, let's leave space for minister to decide of the two. Because now if we make a resolution here, it will be confusing. So the best is the two documents are there. Minister come on ground to do your independent assessment and choose for us where the district headquarters is to be.
Okay.
And that is where we are now. We are waiting for, personally as chairman of the district, I've made a follow-up on him. Yeah? When are you coming? Minister, are you coming? State minister, when are you coming? Permanent secretary, when are you coming? I've made that kind of call to them. So we are waiting for them to come and I lead them.
Okay. Now, looking at centrality of the two places, Odumi and Arivo, which in your view is more centrally located? Was that considered, or they considered the availability of the land only?
Really, they are looking at availability of the land. Where the land is big enough to accommodate the district headquarters. That is what we want to go by. Government has no provision for compensating for buying land. If a constituency or people in a localized area, if they want a district, government will go ahead to ask, do you have the land? So in this case, we said yes. So now the next thing is, which one is the sizable land? That is what they are going to look for.
Okay.
So we are not basing the whole argument on centrality. Look at Kampala. Kampala is very far. How many kilometers from Arua? It's very far, but we all travel to Kampala. And is it central? It's not central. So all that we need is a sizable land that can accommodate us, but in the district system, the most important thing is service delivery. That is key and core. So when we take a district to a central place, it doesn't mean that it's going to provide service, but the core thing is service, quality service delivered to the people.
Okay.
Regardless of where the district headquarters is.
Okay. Now, recently there was a visit that I think the district leadership made in the two places.
Yes.
There were a lot of fracas.
Yeah,
both in Arivo and in Odumi. And in Odumi, there were people who said, we had some video footages where people say the land around there belongs to them. How far true is this?
Now, that is not true. People are nowadays looking for government lands, institutional lands to grab. Might be true, but I want to say here that not all the county land, the county headquarters, is disputed. The plot that is disputed is around 18 acres.
Of the 49?
Of 49.
Okay.
So, which means around
31.
31
yes.
Acres
is still available.
Relatively free, is available for the district to develop.
Okay.
And then what happened in Arivo, what happened in Odumi, I think basically was man-made. I must say was man-made.
It was engineered by some people.
Yeah, it's engineered by some people. It was man-made. Ideally, that is what was not supposed to happen. But as a leader, I had to go low, down on the ground to people's level to accommodate the situation in Arivo, and I came out safely. And I saw you know why I did that?
Even there was a banner at Arivo written Arua District Headquarters.
That's why I'm saying those things were man-made, engineered by people who did not matter so much in determining the district headquarters. But they wanted to use their emotions to make sure that this happens. Why?
Yes.
Why I decided to take the council? Because this is the supreme body, decision-making body in the district. That needed to be well aware, well oriented on when we talk of Arivo land, how big is the land? when we talk of Odumi land, how big is the land? So the committee, the district council members, they needed to know this, because at the end of it all the land, the plots in the district, the plots belong to them. They will be the ones putting them to the rightful use. So it would have been very, very good for them to know. And it's from that I decided to take them to Arivo and also to orient them, so that if anything, if they are to make an informed decision, they make from informed point of view. Because the only thing we are not
from this communication you're giving us, does it mean that the councillors are going to sit afresh to determine the fate of the two places?
No, right now what is remaining is waiting for minister to come and now make the final decision. This is where, according to them, the district headquarters. But the issue in the district is not only the district headquarters. You see, the district has no hospital. The district has no vocational training institution, no school, vocational training school, and many more other things. Even district demonstration farm that used to be Abbey Farm.
We'll come to that. And let's look at this.
Yes.
How is the situation going to be like? How big is the land in Arivo? Did you try to ascertain and juxtapose it to the one on the other side?
Yeah, I have documents to that effect.
Okay.
The land is approximately 9 acres.
9 acres. What about in Ajia? What about in Logini?
Part of it was encroached. If you factor the one encroached, it reduces it to around 5 acres.
5 acres.
The community tried in good favor to show me some plots, some portions, that if this one will not be enough, that one is their next proposal to add on to this one. This is their next proposal. But again, the proposals they have shown me have been disputed.
By another party?
Yeah, another party, they have been disputed. So what we can rely on is now the sub-county headquarters. Now, you know, we did not, I must say, we did not think twice to get full control of the district lands. So we have back then we have quite many plots, small plots. We have quite many, but we did not make a conscious effort to see that we bring them all under district control. That was an error made before. So I think going forward, this is what I've put as an action point, which I will unpack later.
Okay. All right. I had asked the question about Ajia. I'd also asked the question about Logiri. Don't they have enough land there where probably a proposal of such nature can be accommodated?
No.
Because the talk is between the two sub-counties.
No, we don't have that kind of plots there.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the sharing of district assets. There's this bitter and silent cold war going on between Arua City and Arua District.
Yeah,
what is going on?
Andy, you are very right. That is a sensitive issue.
Yeah.
Highly volatile, and it needs diplomacy, and it needs diplomatic approach to it. You know, this one will sort it. We were in one room with the Minister for Local Government and also Permanent Secretary. We said, what is the case? How do we go forward? You remember government lost before over the issue of assets, and it ended up being very expensive for government.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't like to see the same happening. Government losing again in the courts of law over asset sharing. The law is very clear. We are waiting to see what is going to happen. And we have been following Minister, me and my counterpart, Mayor.
Yes, of Arua City.
We are not sleeping.
What does the law say about asset sharing? Especially now in a unique situation like for Arua District and Arua City. This
now,
is
when the assets of two, the fixed assets and the movable assets.
Yes.
You know, some of the movable assets like vehicles, these are donor-driven assets. They are provided by donors with MOUs properly signed that they are not supposed to be shared. We have them in black and white.
So those ones will remain for Arua.
Those ones will remain for Arua. No discussion about it.
Okay.
Those ones are there. Quite many. Most of these vehicles are those. But the good thing is the will is there to come to the aid of city, to come to the aid of the district. If you look at the Arua district, most of the vehicles have been worn out. Most of the vehicles, some of them, quite many of them are project vehicles. These are donor vehicles. So those ones, we cannot touch them. And the law also is very clear, you know, those ones, you can't tamper with them. So movable assets, I don't think much will be done about them.
They will
Now,
remain for.
yeah.
They will move with the district.
Yeah, we'll
in
move-
case the headquarters is.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
Now-
did the same with Teregu. They shared. The district shared the assets with Teregu, shared also with Madiokolo. These are our grandchildren.
There
These
was
are our
complaint
children.
from Terego,
yeah.
that there was some
No, I think
bit of friction during the sharing.
That was misconception by the later leaders. Because when they were sharing the assets, they were using a ratio of 2:3. You know, by then, Teregu had only moved, leaving Arua and the other,
and Aivu,
Aivu,
which is now part of
which is part
the
of
city.
this.
Yes.
So I think that is where the misunderstanding was. Actually, the council did the rightful thing to divide.
Okay.
So
So there should be no complaint.
that
from-
complaint was baseless complaint.
Okay.
It
All right.
wasn't. And I think I personally took it up with the leadership of our colleagues from there. They came to understand that it was really a baseless argument. Because the district did the needful. All project vehicles for projects in refugee
refugee
settlements, and they were all given to
Terego.
to go with. And none of them remained with the Arua district. And I think they did it quite well. So I think, you know, the richest person is that person who is contented. If you are not contented with what you have, you end up having problems. So I think we had to sit down and we agreed here and there and things work.
Okay. Now, what about the immovable assets?
Now
There was this question of the district headquarters.
This is what made
The number of lands, the production land, and name them.
You know, I must start, you know, city. All the 12 districts have a stake in the development of the city.
Yeah.
Okay? They have a stake in the development of the city. Now, allocation, no breakaway of these districts does not mean that city should be left as an island. First of all, this city does not have food. Do they have land for growing food? So we are going to feed the city, and the city also has to look forward to developing the district.
The district.
The business, lucrative business opportunities.
Okay.
So
Yes.
I'm saying, you know, it's two-way traffic. It's our responsibility to see that our city develops to a higher level. And also it is important for the city to see that the districts also develop. So it's all about harmonious living. It's not to use iron and fist. No. Blood and iron, no.
What have you resolved so far?
No, the minister, we brought this to minister's attention. We are waiting for him to come on the ground. What is he going to say?
What is your demand? And what is the demand of the city?
Now, you know, for districts to develop, the districts, you see, Uganda government has assets in the United States.
True.
Uganda government has assets in UK. True. And those are all to generate the revenue
For Uganda.
for Uganda. Equally, the districts that have assets here, they should be allowed to have these assets to generate the revenue for the development of the districts.
That means you'll be the first district to have assets within the city.
Yeah, literally, because we are the
mother.
The mother.
So you should
we are the older of everything. Now,
Yes.
I have a list of assets. Some of the assets are in the city, like the sub-county headquarters. Those are all the properties of Arua district. You understand? Then the motorcycles in the sub-counties within the city, those are properties of the Arua district. The human resource that are in the city, those are properties of the city. But we went ahead to cause breakdown for the human resource. There's no problem. We did separation of payrolls. This one goes there, this one goes there. Now, the assets that are within the city sub-counties, they automatically have to go all without the district claiming any.
They remain with the city.
With the city. All without the district claiming any.
In other words, all the assets in Aivu division
Yes.
remain with the division of Aivu.
Yeah,
Okay,
they remain with the division of Aivu.
Okay.
Now, the issue that comes around is now the fixed assets. The assets within, basically, let me say offices.
The district headquarters.
The district headquarters.
And the production office.
The production office.
Social center, the
Center.
district council hall.
Yes.
RDC's office.
Community services.
Yes.
Now, I think with my colleague, we're waiting for minister to come. We shall have to enter into understanding and see.
With the city.
Yeah. So if we are to move to Vora, to Edo Dumi or Arriva, I don't know what minister will say. But we may need what? Compensation.
Okay.
You?
From the city
To
construct your own
from the
headquarters.
city or central government to construct our headquarters.
So that is your belief, so that you can be able to live.
Yeah,
here to move there.
that is it.
Okay.
Either the city or the central government.
But
because
something must be done for
if it is decided by central government, then we will say, okay, we are giving this one. We are stretching our hand. Please, can you put for us a similar structure back home? We are giving you this. We are surrendering this. Can you give
Put a
us
similar structure back home.
We need the compensation, not less, not more. Okay.
Okay.
We are not going to settle for less.
Okay. Or else these assets remain yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as gentlemen, we are also human beings. We have coexisted. City, let me say, Aiv and the Vora people, they are not separable. They are inseparable. They depend on one another. We have that long track history.
Some people say you can't be saying this because they have been hosting the district headquarters as the people here for a very long time.
No,
so
people should learn to
they can't be
respect.
cheated.
People should learn to respect leaders. Leaders are vision bearers. Yeah, you see, the leader in the city is the mayor. The leader in the district is the LC5 chairman. These are human beings who are vision bearers. Now, what they decide, people should let their decision rule.
Okay. We'll take a break and we shall be coming right back to have more discussion on the matter that we are talking about here, the prospects and challenges of Arua district. Beg your pardon. And we are having the LC5 chairman, Honorable Okonje Alfred. He is the LC5 chairman for Arua district, which is, if you may allow me, Vora constituency. And I also have Honorable Chandini Luigi. He's Secretary for Works, Technical Services and Security. We'll be talking to him in a very short while. Let's take a break. We shall be coming right back.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Welcome back from the break. This is Kokoliriko live on West Nile TV. My name is Opingopi Yusuf Andabati, and we're lighting up the region. I have Honorable LC5 Chairman for Arua District. I also have the Secretary for Works, Technical Services, and also Security. We are discussing the prospects and challenges in Arua District as we, bring you up to speed with the nitty-gritties of what is transpiring in Arua District. Honorable LC5, just probably 30 seconds, if you can conclude on the aspect of the district headquarters and also the assets, please.
No, I just want to say, leave issues of generals to generals. The leaders are there. Let them make an informed decision over these assets, and then the general population will get to know.
Okay.
Because leaders are vision bearers. They know where they are taking their constituencies or their territories.
Okay.
So respect must prevail.
All right. Let me come to Honorable Chandeni Luigi. Are you satisfied with the issues that are happening as a councillor? Are you contented? Because the LC5 chairman said, if a contented person is always what? A happy person. So what is your vision? What is your view on all these issues that are happening? Yes.
Well, to me, some of these are what I described non-issues.
Okay.
As he had summarized it, leadership is to handle issues on behalf of the community. That's why there's what we call effective representation. I think he has represented the views of the people regardless of what you could even see and mark from him. My focus is service delivery.
Service delivery.
My focus is what is there for my people of Vora and sector for works, technical services, and security. We now have 4 sub-counties.
Which is much less.
I used to be secretary for works, technical services. You remember, even up to Maracha.
Maracha, yes.
Yes, when I was newly appointed.
Up to Mariokolo, up to Wanga.
Up to Wanga, yes. You could even cross with the boat and so on. But now we have 4 sub-counties. What are the situation of roads, safe water, classroom, desk pupil ratio, teacher pupil ratio, health centers from grade 2, 3 up to 4. About operation and so on.
Okay, let's start with the road network.
Okay, thank you very much.
How is the road network in the Arua district right now? These 4 sub-counties that you made mention of.
Before Arua became a mother district as of one county for a constituency, we had over 1,876 kilometers of roads. But this time now, we have only 876 kilometers of roads. Why? Because the Honorable Leti Adola Uzu, may his so rest in internal peace, opened so many community access roads. So which we continue to now upgrade as a district road, as a sub-county road, and more new community roads are opened. This morning I took my appointment authority, Honorable Alfred Okonji, to go around and see the situation. The situation we are now facing as a sector is the what we call crossings. These are the culverts, the bridges.
They are all dead. They are all down.
Most of them are dead, worn up. Even I saw him where water was spilling all over the road, where there is road cuts. So it gives him ample time to lobby. He had lobbed the Amical culverts. He had lobbed the money from Dr. Deep. He had lobbed the money from Osmith. Now I'm trying to see. All these monies are coming for these works and services. Which one will I prioritize? For example, much as we are now in Arua district, you know our road connectivity even comes from the city.
Yes.
Because we shall not be locking our people, our farmers, as if is a food basket, want to open the road which can bring food to the city. Now we have this boundary, BAT, and Jono, and the Lizo Road. Then we have DRC border up to Odianyadi. This one those with trust me. We are waiting for Osmith money. The work is soon starting. The auditing has been done. The technical feasibility studies has been done by the technical people, the engineers from the center. All this has been done 4 months when he's in the office.
Okay, is this going to be tarmac?
No, for us, we are talking about first class maram.
Okay.
First class maram and bitumen. Then also we are having what we call concrete deck bridges. We want to move away from this Congo type of timber deck. Then of course boreholes in all the 4 sub-counties. I managed to give
maybe before you go to the borehole, let's exhaust extensively on the road issue. How many new roads have you opened so far ever since you came to office? Let's talk about the current office now, where Arua district consists of Vura constituency alone.
In the last 4 months, when we joined the council as a new council, the financial year was coming to an end. Then we have just started the new financial year from 1st July 2021. As for you are well versed of it. We have opened the Ambala Ayelembe Road, first class maram.
Okay.
And I took him around to see, then we are going to fix all the culverts. That one, there's no doubt. And then we also opened the road from Ajia going to Ojibari. That one, first class. And we are opening road from Omo Paris, Pajuru up to Anguru, first class maram. We are opening road from Adraka, Okavo, Mbaro Road. And that bridge since colonial time, nobody thought of putting development there. It's not going to be under his leaders. When I was telling him, Chairman, since West Nile started, since everybody started, no government money was put on this road. It is your able leadership which is now giving me money with the help of engineers to put a bridge and cross to Mbaro Primary School. This is
which was impassable.
Now, this was also going to be first class maram. So, you can see these are the few roads we have already highlights, And of course, there is this Ochoko Dubai out to Aivo, first class marathon. I just said engineers. Then there is this Iwata going via Nile High, first class marathon. Trust me, just you go on right now, it is motorable. Of course, I couldn't extend even my helping hand inside the city. I opened road from Emmanuel Cathedral out to Bodrabe, and then from Manibe out to Lodri.
You did that?
I did it because this what you call cross-cutting. The budget was so huge, and it was the greater rural district where it was still under rural district. I have to do it, and I handed over.
Are these new road networks, or these were already existing road networks that were upgraded, the ones you mentioned?
These new roads, those are roads which are there. Some of these are new roads, of course.
Okay.
There was no crossing between Ambala and ILM up to Dumi. Now we are paid it first class matter. And now we are left to fix the canvas and the canvas poles. This morning I took him, I said, Chairman, try to see here, go and see that one. This crosses need canvas, which I'm calculating or not.
There was this bad road between, where if you use the road from Odia, as if you're going to Logiri, that road on your left, if you turn from there, via your market.
As
it was so bad.
As I'm talking now, you can see all our road equipments are dumped on this road. The grader, the excavator, and even the wheel loader. We have employed it there, and we are constructing bridge with the help of UNRWA. It is just a first-class marathon, and they have already done, let me say, more than 35 to 40 kilometers
of that road.
Because they almost are crossing Ave Primary School. They have passed your market, so they are already doing what we call routine mechanized road works. And they are on the ground up to Lima in Logri, where the road links. For us, when we start to work on roads, we don't stop on the way. We complete it. So just give me 2 days from now, then you go and ride that road. It will be motorable.
Okay.
Andy,
yes.
I think
Yes, Chairman. Yes.
Actually, this evening, the engineer in charge of roads under UNRWA is driving from Gulu to Arua.
Okay.
Now, there is a road which is not motorable. That is from Bondo to Lazebo up to Logiri.
Yes.
Tomorrow I will make sure that I drive the engineer myself with him via this road that is being worked on. We go to Logiri, and I want to drive the engineer on that bad road so that he is properly massaged.
On a high speed?
On a high speed, he is massaged properly so that he sees the need to work on that road. So I think that road is the only one in the district. If we improve on it,
we'll be good to go.
We'll be good to go.
Okay. Are you in future thinking of tarmac?
Yes, tarmac option is there. You are aware.
Or that can come in after the district headquarters?
No. Leave alone that. First of all, the government has earmarked road from Vora Customs up to rear borders. This security route. It's going to be tarmac. And right now, the engineers have already started feasibility studies. The work has started, just like you remember Vora Komoko Road. This one is going to be tarmac. And again, Chairman is already lobbying. That bridge you have seen on the Ala.
Yes, the Ala Bridge.
Yes, we are going to, those people are now going to test the tarmac. And we are saying this tarmac should come up to Odia. Though they used to make 1 kilometer tarmac, but this time now we are saying let them come up to Odia.
From the bridge up to
Odia.
Odia, where the tarmac ends.
That one goes past the Anju Primary.
Okay.
Then from there we shall in future not more money, and see that all part of our roads are going to be tarmac. Vora is optioned to deliver service to almost at every household, because the number, the size of delivery service has now narrowed. So there will be no cause of alarm that your road has not been worked. Like now going to Ochi Primary School. Chairman took deliberate effort to go there. And none of our leaders have not been going there, by the way. Road leading from Ewa Trading Center in Ajesam County, Ochoko Parish, up to that's a Waparish via Madereko up to Uchi Primary is impassable. There is no road. Dio went there and got lost. That one almost got accident. But Chairman is now saying, Chandini and your engineer Tio, go and work on this road. And then this road will go like that to Jambu Missouri. It's going to link us with the other contact road we have nearly opened some 2 months ago.
All this is in a GS sub-county.
Yes, in a Jesam County. We want that class, that school, Ochi Primary, to be visible because many people, they don't go there.
Okay. Now,
And that is school alone.
Yes, Chairman.
If clouds begin to form rains,
Yes.
the pupils in the class they vacate because they fear if the rain gets them there, then the valleys will be flooded. Then going back will be difficult for them. So every time pupils see rain, even when there's a teacher in the class, they will just
They'll
pick
take
their
off.
bags and take off to go home. And that is the situation that I want the engineering department to arrest,
work. Okay.
even
Yes.
before schools are open.
Now, let's look at water source. You talked about boreholes.
Wow, with the boreholes, allow me to say this, it is not to create jealousy. There has been ranking high in water sources simply because we have all the 4 types of water we develop. We have what we call deep borehole, we have swale wells, we have spring protections, we have gravity flow scheme. So we have already 4 gravity flow schemes, like Okava, Uruzo, and then there is this one we are developing in Anyavu. Then we have 2 valley dams. This one, the chairman had a good friendship. He has that background of work with so many people and organizations. This year is going to work for us, water for production. Arivo sub-county and Logri sub-county. And the work has started.
Okay.
As I'm talking now, the work in Arivo has started.
What kind of water source is this?
Of course, the valley dam is
Valley
for
dam, okay.
goats, for irrigation, for farming.
Okay.
During dry season, people of Arivo will be eating greens. You can see. During dry season, people will be still farming.
Supplying
Goats
the
will
city.
be supplying water, and the animals will be drinking water, and so on. You see, in other words, if you are capable, the idea the chairman is trying to bring is to meet the middle income status. Nobody will have excuse of saying that the last 3 months it was a drought. So that is the meaning of valley dams, new ideology, which we are already developing. We drill boreholes in the 4 sub-counties, and of course the excess 2, I was forced to give to 2 sub-counties of GS sub-county, and the other one is for a sub-county because the water percentage was very low. Then the chairman brought another borehole and what you call team and team.
Team and team, yes.
Yes, team and team are going to drill for us more boreholes. We have welcomed it. It's in the procurement process. And as I'm talking now, motorized boreholes. You know what it means. In the Bongoma Primary School at Jesam County, chairman has put one under UNICEF. And the other
Because solar, this one is solar, yes.
With the solar, they install solar, then they motorize they sank the borehole, they motorize it, pump it, and it goes with the sanitary facility, like a 5 stands latrine, with the washroom to cater for girl child education, and also there is position for PWD children.
And this is waiting for pupils and, children.
As I'm talking now, the
get to
work
school.
is progressing very well. I took the chairman to Samuel and said, Chairman, this is what you guys need to do with UNICEF in Harvard Primary School this morning. And the work is progressing very well. And the solars have been brought, and very soon water will be pumped. And the 1 tap stand will go to the community nearing the school. We don't want the conflict over water. We have another primary school in Logri County who are also going to have this. We have Paduru Primary School in Arevo Sub-County who are also under this project. So in other words, when the resources come, it's become very easy for us to do equitable resource allocations in terms of safe water, road network, bridges, culverts, and the classrooms. As I'm talking now, Chairman directed me to complete 5 classrooms in Bondo Army Primary School. In those days, people used to say army schools are to be kept by the Minister of Education and that one of the Minister of Defense.
Yes.
But we are saying, no, these are our only children who are going to this school. Now 5 classrooms is complete. That's we already supplied. So we're only waiting for schools to reopen. Children will get the facility. Army Primary School became one of the best performing schools during the COVID-19 lockdown because Chairman got the parents who were working on the compound. The school were working on the compound, mowing the compound and cleaning around. People are very busy. Okay. So it became one of the model schools. And above all, when I continue with the progress, Chairman even identified the best performing one who managed to put a Mabati house for himself and has a washing facility. Easy household, really, you could say. Somebody is really organized. So for me, my focus in the summary is to see our people of Vora under the mother district of Arua in the next 5 years must prosper, and they must become a model district in terms of educational performance, accessibility, and of course, for easy accessibility, we need road network, we need the bridges, we need the culverts, we need the classroom, we need the desk ratio, we need the competent and hard-working teachers, and that's where I'm focusing.
Okay.
So there is no bickering. Those who are trying to, engineer situation about Vora, particularly the Arua district, we are fighting. I want to assure every West Nile people
There's no fighting.
Instead, we are very busy serving our people.
Okay.
Honestly, that's where we are, and that's what aspiration we are driving towards.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. We'll take a break, but before we do that, I want to come to you, Chairman. Still on the aspect of health service delivery. How is it in Vura? Are you not Vura, but Arua district? Let's talk about the official name, Arua district. Are you only relying on the private Kuluva hospital as the district hospital, or you have another plan in mind to have a district hospital? What is taking place?
Yes, thank you very much, my brother Andy. We have work to do as a district leadership. We are granted a district status, but we do not have a district hospital.
True.
What is there is
Are you planning to upgrade one of the health center fours? We have Bondo.
Yeah, I've written ambitiously to ministry for help. I've written to her, I need the Bondo Health Center to be upgraded to a hospital, district hospital. That is accelerated promotion.
Yeah.
Okay.
From grade 3 straight away to
grade
district hospital. Now I have again written to minister, I need for a health center 3 to be upgraded to health center grade 4.
Okay.
Now as we talk now, there is no doctor. Actually, there is no doctor in the hospital, in the district. No doctor.
All the doctors are in the regional
referral hospital. So there's no doctor on the ground. So why have I done that? Because I want to reduce the patient-doctor ratio. So if you look at the population of Logiri has a total population of 50,000 people, and there's no doctor. That is a ratio of 0 is to 50,000. Vora has a total population of around 63,000 people. No doctor. 0 is to 63,000 people. This is unacceptable. So I've written to minister. I'm waiting for approval. But I've received the signals that my requests are going to be approved. If you went to Vura Health Center, we are putting up a storage staff house.
Of Vura Health Center?
Vura Health Center. The foundation is already excavated and the work is going on. We are putting a waiting shed for patients, a big one. And also rooms where the patients can be attended to at the outpatient department.
Okay.
So I see that things are coming up. We have constructed a cold room. For keeping vaccines, vaccines are kept under certain temperature. So we have constructed a room as a cold room. This is funded by this is funded by WHO, World Health Organization.
And that is where the vaccine for Arua district
is going to be.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have that cold room and so many other things that are coming up.
Do all the sub-counties have health center 3s probably?
Yeah,
health centers that
Logiri has a health center 3. By government policy, every sub-county is to have a health center grade 3.
Yeah.
So Logiri has a health center 3. Now I have also, I'm dreaming that I'm going to write another one, Logiri to be upgraded to a health center grade 4. Because that is, we want to reduce patient-doctor ratios.
Then Lazebo becomes
health center 3. Lazeb becomes health center 3.
Because the distance is too much.
Health center 2 becomes health center 3.
Yes.
Now, once we develop these 2 health center grade 2s to health center 3, it will give us now room to open more health centers. Now, that district alone, you see, it has
here is in Ajia?
In Ajia.
Okay.
That district has only 9 government-aided health facilities. 9. This is not enough. So we are already in agreement with ministry. I keep knocking because that is where my background is. Health. So I keep knocking. I have direct access and the lobbying capacity to see that health facilities are increasing.
Okay.
Now I have also opened a partnership with the government of Romania. We're going to be with government of Romania for 5 years.
As a road district.
As a road district. That partnership is done.
Okay.
And right now, as I talk now, they have funded me with 3 boreholes. And I have to look for through him where these ones have to go.
Okay.
So they are planning to construct a health facility that is going to be handed over to government in Ilumara, which is in Iringili, close to Kuluva Hospital. And I think in terms of health infrastructures, health facilities, we are not having adequate health facilities to respond to our health needs of the district. Okay. So I think we are doing something round clock to see that this is developed. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
and then the other thing in terms of access to, water is also is treated under health sometimes.
Yes.
So the district has access to safe water by only 49%. 49.5%. And the national standard, agreed standard, is 70% to provide quality service. This can give you a picture of how much work we have to do.
Okay, but this is now a smaller, district.
Yes.
This would be a runover. For a mother district like Arua.
The water coverage in Arua district stands at 49.5%. Very low compared to national standard, which is 70% and above. Okay. So this clearly shows that we have some work to do.
Okay, but this is now a very smaller district.
Yeah.
So it must be just an easy work for you.
Now, you know what God did in Arua district? The greater district was concentrating more in these other counties that are broken. Terego, Aivu, that has become city. They were concentrating more in these. Because God knew that He will open His gates for Arua district
later.
And this is the time where He has opened the gates. We use this as a problem statement to lobby resources from outside. And I assure you, we are selling like hotcake.
Okay.
We are selling like hotcake. If I talk now, the number of partners that are ready to come and support the district, I just want to say, God loves Arua district.
Okay. Now, let's look at the issue of the industrial park. There was this discussion on the industrial park.
Yes.
But didn't it come to see the light of day? Or what happened? In the last movement of the Uganda Investment Authority and the State Minister for Investment and Private, they did come to Arua district.
I keep saying that God is with Arua district. Nobody should joke with this district. God will continue to subject so many people in this region to temptation over this district. Because when the team first came, they went around and they came to Arua district. I took them to Lazeb. They were impressed. They said, this is the place that we were looking for. It was more like landing on a gold mine. They were very happy. Now, when the minister was to be brought for the second visit, some people told the minister there's no land in Arua. Okay?
But is that true?
Instead, they went to Pakwach, Mandiokolo, Zombo, and Nebi.
Yes.
Those 4 places.
Mandiokolo, Koboko, Yumbe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, this industrial park is zoned into regions. For us, we fall in this region of Mandiokolo, Arua, City, Zombo, Nebi, Pakwach. So we are to have one industrial park. What is the outcome now of their recent visit? The recent visit is indicating that they have failed to find a suitable place in those
Despite
places.
all the masses of land that were available, Nebi had 500 plus.
Because they have set standards. The recent call I received this week, Alfred, what is the stand of Arua district? Can we still come back? I said, let me pray. I'm still praying and God will provide me a way out. But we have the land.
Yes.
God even shortly opened. We have acquired a 500-acre land at no cost.
Yeah.
In the names of Arua district.
In the names of Arua district.
Where is this land?
Now, this land is in Ajia. I must say, this is where I said God will continue to put people, many people, who have a spiritual blindness to temptation over this district. Because now you can see Uganda Investment Authority, after moving to several places, failing to find a suitable place, then coming back to Arua district that they had put at the forefront. that this is the place.
In the second phase was dropped.
Yeah.
Now they're coming back.
Second phase, it became political, and that's why they were dropped off.
Yeah.
So we could not do much in that area.
Now that they have
third
come
phase-
back to you, what is your opinion?
Yeah, now that they have called back, I'm doing desk reviews to see that they come back to our district.
Okay.
Yeah.
Logiri or this new one you acquired?
Still
at
avail
Ajia?
them two possibilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they choose from.
They choose from
Yes.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think if this is available for our district, what would be some of the importance of this to the people in our district?
For us, we are selfless practicing leaders. Once industrial park is achievable in a rural district, the mother district of West Nile, it will help to create job opportunity for the entire population of West Nile and the entire region and the country, regardless of what. Two, the land the chairman has earmarked has always been there for local investors and international who have always been targeting us that they want to come and put structures. But we wanted the organized way of doing it through Uganda Investment Authority. So it is an opportunity to all of us as the Western region. We should all join hands, let this industrial park come. We have the land, we have the ability, we have even the population, we have the raw materials. If it means to process, like now when you talk about food processing and packaging and even exporting it, Vora is the best ideal place to go.
We'll take a break and we shall be coming right back to have more discussion and probably be able to conclude. But as chairman of Works and Technical Services, there was a project that is not so much talked about. I hear some mining taking place in Vora. Something taking place in Vora. It's not so much talked about. Can you bring us up to speed on this matter?
You see, we have our policies. We have Local Government Act, we have public accounts and financial regulations, we have a constitution, we have also minerals, laws and so on. So those are mineral prospects, those are just, geological surveys and so on. So if they have not gone very far for us to begin talking about it, it's like a preempting what we even don't know. Yeah, what I know is geological survey were carried and there are some areas spotted. Of course, for as the rural district has potential for minerals. But we are yet to realize, you remember even in Neptune, when it was doing oil exploration, a lot we exercised in the media and so on, but finally, up now it's an elephant project. For us, as leaders of what I want to see something happening. But at the moment, we are praying that we have minerals. We don't have to give you assurance once the results are out.
That's when you can tell us.
It's too early for us to say we have a mineral exploration now.
Yeah. Honorable is very right.
Okay.
Honorable
Yes,
is
Chairman.
very right. We
Yes.
cannot talk about this now.
Yeah.
But preserve this, talk about it in January.
Yes.
Okay.
2020.
22.
2022.
Yeah.
Yes.
We will be more than ready to come.
Exactly.
We'll get you here in January if God wishes. Let's take a break. We shall be coming right back to have more discussion on this matter. We are looking at the prospects and challenges of Arua District, the mother district in Western Region.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Welcome back from that breather. This is Kokoliriko live on West Nile TV. My name is Opingopi Yusuf Andabati, and I have my guests, Honorable Okwonji Alfred. He's the LC5 chairman for Arua District. I also have Honorable Chandini Luigi, the secretary for Works, Technical Service and Security. He is here. They are here to bring us up to speed with a number of issues that we do not understand in Arua District. And Honorable Chairman, the District Service Commission, has this been constituted already? Because you were just in this office few months down the road.
Yeah.
I should say 4 months.
Yeah.
Have you done this already? What about the land board?
Yeah,
Please.
yeah. Thank you so much, my brother. When I came into the office, one of the first things I had to put in the first council sitting was approval of District Service Commission members. This went in the council, and I presented it. They approved it, and I forwarded the list to Kampala, to Public Service Commission, to the attention of Commissioner Public Service. And this hit a snag. They said, no, you identify a person with disability, there must be another woman to be added. They pushed the whole submission back. Then I quickly convened another council meeting, extraordinary, to approve the second submission.
Yeah.
So I made the submissions, they approved, and they went to Kampala. So I had to keep knocking at their doors. Finally, by Friday last week, I received message that the District Service Commission for Arua District was finally approved.
Okay.
This is after 2 years
Of
not having District Service Commission. So finally was approved. I said I cannot wait to conduct a swearing in ceremony for these people. So this week on Monday, they were sworn in.
Okay.
Members were sworn, and we are swinging into action to recruit.
Who are
So
these
we are
people? Can media be in the know?
That one, let's maintain the privacy of those individuals.
Okay.
But all that we need to know is the district has District Service Commission in place and ready to transact business on behalf of the council.
The council.
Yeah.
All right. The District Land Board.
The District Land Board submission was again made, and this is where I made follow-up several times. The submission went through to the registrar, to the director, and from director it went to commissioners, from commissioners came back to director lands. So from director lands it is now in the office of minister of lands. So that is where we've not gotten a feedback, but I made the attempt to contact the minister, said no, I should give her time. So she has not approved that, but soon she will be approving, because every week I'm knocking at her door.
It's work in progress.
Yes, in work in progress.
Okay.
Then the District Public Accounts Committee, this was already running. The term of office was still running. Only that there was one person whose term of office elapsed. So I again had to make submission to the council. They approved that person for the second term, and we have active District Public Accounts Committee. Actually, this Public Accounts Committee is rated the best in the whole country.
Yes.
No.
The Arua District Public Accounts Committee.
The one that has been in existence even before you came to office.
even so he's doing
A tremendous work. Okay. Now, let's look at some of the government projects. There has been this project of WEP. There is various projects that are for women in communities and for the ordinary citizens in the communities.
Yeah.
How much has Arua District benefited? Just briefly on this.
Well, the WEP funds were injected to the women groups, and I think up to now, that time it was a revolving fund. They pick and it should be in and out like that. So recovery is still in progress. We are recovering more funds every week, every month. We are recovering.
Okay.
So this is a revolving fund for us, and it's ongoing. Then the youth livelihood is again the same story. In other places, the money was eaten, but in Arua District, we are making progress. We are recovering this
Recovering the monies.
and what we recover is again going to more youth groups. So that revolving fund is going on well. Government projects in Arua District, they are going on well.
Okay.
Yoga.
Yeah.
Emyoga,
We have
can you highlight on that?
Emyoga funds were received and they went to the various groups identified.
How
And
many
you
groups
had,
are there?
You had the noise. We have around 18 groups, and funds have gone to these groups. So we are monitoring them. Now, one of the things when I came into power was, developing a vision for this district. I said this district, because it's a mother district, it must live to its status by being a model district. So that is our vision. Arua District must be a model district in the heart of West Nile. Now, secondly, as we do this, we must put God at the forefront, because it is God that worked out way for this district to be instituted. So we are putting God at the forefront. Number 3, we have to work as a team. Number 4, whatever we do must reflect image of God. Any business we transact must be in full image of God. That is what we've put in place. Then we have to work as a team. Now, because of this is a big curse on the people of Arua district. You know, where money is given, corruption comes in.
Yeah.
So we said we are going to fight corruption. We shall have zero tolerance to corruption.
How are you going to
in
do
Arua
this?
district?
You know Arua district at certain point
By
has
first of all,
dictated corruption.
identifying the tendencies and also the culprits, we bring them to light to deter others, and we expose them. We make sure we recover from those people. So as a result of this vision we developed, 2 people went into temptation of disappearing with the yoga funds. One went away with the 29 millions.
Where were these?
In Ivora, in Arua district. Yeah. One went with the 29 millions, and another youth amongst the musicians, these are mushrooming musicians, one disappeared with the money for musicians to a tune of 22 millions. So we recovered the 22 million.
Okay.
Like that. And then the 29 million, we have recovered 20 millions, it's remaining 9.5. And what was committed was the building of this person. Actually, the next thing, this week or next week, we shall go for that man's house.
And sell it.
And sell it away.
To recover the Myoga money.
This Myoga money. So we are doing well with government projects, and they are quite going on well. Even Operation Wealth Creation, we are making progress. Yeah. Okay. This week, maize cuttings, they have all gone to the people. The other
cassava cuttings.
Cassava cuttings.
Yes.
Cassava cuttings have all gone to the people. The other time we distributed maize seedlings. Now for beans, we have said no. The season is over. We are preserving it for the first season of next year. So government programs, we are on watch. Now government has communicated to us, Chairman LC5, RDC, Chief Administrative Officer, the Production Officer, we are mandated to produce monthly reports on all government programs.
Okay.
And that's one of the reasons why I went out. You see me like this, from the field, monitoring those to generate a report to be submitted on government programs.
Okay. Yeah. Now, there is this new government project, the parish development model.
Yes.
How ready is Arua district for it? And have you recruited the parish chiefs?
Now, out of 32 parishes in Arua district, we have parish chiefs in 28 parishes. So we have 4 parishes without parish chiefs. Now, what we have done, this is one of the reasons why we had to organize swearing-in ceremony for the District Service Commission very, very fast on Monday. Because we want to put advert and recruit those 4.
The 4 remaining.
The 4 remaining. And put them in those places.
So the next parishes do not have parish
the parishes chiefs without parish chief, I know one is in Nyo.
Yes, we have Cheko Parish, Lupi Parish in Arevo sub-county. Then there is one in Logri.
We have one in Logiri, and then we have one in Yajia. So we have 4 parishes without parish chiefs. So we want to put this, and once this is done, we want to make sure that the parish chiefs institute offices, because parish development model is going to be led by the parish chiefs, and therefore they must have offices.
Where will these offices be? Where will
located in the parishes? A central place have to be identified where they will now transact this business.
Does it mean they will have to put up structures?
No.
Okay.
Existing community-owned resources, they have to start there. Now, where they identify putting an office space as a priority, that is where they will now use the parish development funds to put up.
Once this put